Local hikers in Japan often call the Northern Alps a hiker's paradise, and for very good reason. There are 11 peaks over 3,000 meters and a bunch of hikes that aren't just iconic, but also kind of legendary. One of these famous hikes is called the Panorama Ginza Trail, a 4-day ridgeline hike with incredible, iconic views the entire way. When modified to include the famous Mount Yari, it'll take 4 days, nearly 50 kilometers in distance, and almost 4,000 meters elevation gain. This is the longest hike I have ever been on, and I couldn't be more excited. We're so back! Wow! Yay! I'm so excited to go on this hiking route that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. I've booked huts so I don't have to carry like tents or anything with me, so my bag is actually not as heavy as it normally is, which is excellent. Oh, so nice. It's definitely busier in Kamikochi than I've ever seen it at, but then again, I'm like comparing it to 2021 levels, which is not a fair comparison. This is probably closer to 2019 levels. Oh, god damn. I love this place so much. I think the August. Oh, that was a while ago. It should be fine. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, it's so cool. So the plan for today is to head up to Chogatake Hyute, which is like the mountain hut on the top of Mount Chogatake. And I think it's like 11.4 kilometers total, like 6 hours hiking. And I got here at about 9, so I'll probably arrive there at around 3, hopefully, but I'm filming, so I'm gonna take a bit longer. It's flat the whole way, and it can kind of get like a bit boring. Like a lot of people don't like that section of the hike, but it's just so pretty. The whole time you're just looking at incredible mountain views the whole time, and the water is just crystal clear and blue everywhere you go. Anyway, on the map, like the elevation gain map, from here it pretty much just goes like straight up. So I'm prepping for the worst. Yeah, so far so good. I'm very excited. Oh, the butterflies on my backpack. The hottest tip I ever learned was when you're coming towards this is called Tokusawa. When you're coming towards here, just before it, there'll be toilets on the left. Don't go to those toilets because they're nasty. Go to the toilets that are like right next to the hut. They're so nice. They're like clean and modern. They've even got a bidet. It's great. Definitely go to those toilets, not those toilets. And don't forget an ice cream while you're here. Yum. My backpack is a Disney princess. Credit where credit's due. The butterfly did land on me briefly, but I was holding the camera. Okay. Anyway, time to go up. My least favorite part about hiking. Okay, let's do this. Pretty tough so far. The elevation map really wasn't lying when it just went straight up. It's very steep. This is not so bad. Before it's like so steep. Incline is really not my strong point. Nearly gone up 600 meters and there's like 1,200 meters or something. So yeah, kind of halfway. Damn. Oh, so rough.
When going on long hikes like this, I would be absolutely screwed without my hiking app, and for that, you'll need internet connection. Now, I obviously have a SIM card because I live in Japan, but if you're just visiting these days, I nearly always recommend an eSIM, and recently I've been loving YesSIM, which is the sponsor of this video. You can choose from over 200 destinations individually or for a whole region instead, or if you're a frequent traveler, you can also get one of 3 global plans. There's a global package and a global plus package, perfect for people who travel a lot, or there is a simple fly and pay package, which gives you ultimate flexibility because you only need to pay for what you use without an expiration date or a subscription. So even if you're traveling just a few times in a year, each plan pretty much pays for itself when you compare it to local SIMs or roaming, especially roaming. Oh my God. I have personally used YesSIM in Japan, South Korea, and I'm about to use it when I go to the US next month. And what I've really loved is like the flexibility, like the ease of setting it all up. And I've always found I get really good speed as well because it automatically switches networks to get you like the best coverage. There's no guarantee that you'll get really fast connection in like the mountains of Japan because it is the mountains, but you'll definitely have no problem in like the lead up to it. You can also hotspot to your devices and get 24/7 support. It's really easy to set up with YesSIM, so just click the link in the description and enjoy €3 off when you register and use the code CurrentlyHannah at checkout. Thank you YesSIM for sponsoring this video. Now back to the hike. Woohoo! Okay, now it feels like we're getting there. Just hit 3 o'clock. Usually mountain huts in Japan like you to get there before 3 o'clock. You know, to leave room for error and all of that. I'm not that far away, so they won't be mad or anything, but I don't have too much time to stop and take a break. Whoa! What the heck? Oh, sweet relief. That's good. Nice. So I made it at about 3:45-ish, so still good. But I've actually got a pretty decent amount of English support now, which is really nice. Like usually mountain huts used to never have any English support, but I guess hiking's getting more popular for foreigners, so they have a little more stuff written in English. Very nice. Most of the staff probably don't know much English, but yeah, I've still got like English information, which is good. I've paid for dinner, and I've also got like a bento, like a lunchbox that I can take the next day. And I don't have to pack all that stuff with me. So dinner is at 5:45, and then I gotta pick up the bento, and then the lights go out at 8:30. This is always the thing in heights in Japan. Everyone goes to bed early, everyone wakes up really early. But it's fine, I need to start early tomorrow as well, so we're all good. Jeez Louise, I'm tired. There's so much like uphill, it's crazy. Tomorrow is also a lot of uphill, but there's also a lot of downhill. Tomorrow's just a long day in general, so I need to get like a good night's sleep. Usually I get a lot of questions of people asking like, how do you book the mountain hut? Because a lot of mountain huts actually used to be like you could only book it by calling, but now actually a lot of the mountain huts you can just book them online, which is so much easier. And also it means that you can like check the availability on specific dates if you're planning ahead. So I just booked this online. I paid online as well. Makes things way easier. I'm gonna go have some dinner, probably watch the sunset, and then go to bed. my first look at the ridgeline that I'll be taking tomorrow. It's so beautiful. That little peak right there, that is Mount Yari, Yari, and that's the one that we're going to on the last day. Woo! You know, I actually slept all right last night. Usually I don't sleep very well in mountain huts because there's like a lot of other people, so inevitably there's like noises throughout the night, but that was pretty good. Although it did help that I had earplugs. Definitely bring earplugs. So I'm actually one of the first people to leave the mountain hut today, which never happens. I'm always like the last person to leave because we've got a pretty long hike ahead of us today. It's like 11.6 Ks, but it's like 1,300 meters elevation gain and like 1,300 meters elevation loss. So there's a lot of up, a lot of down, and there's a hair in my mouth. Oh, come on. So yeah, I've got an early start to the day. It's about 5:30. I haven't made too much distance yet because that was just a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Wow, amazing. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that there are other people on the trails now because apparently there's bears in the area and I'm not really prepared for a bear attack. But that's okay if there's other people. You just have to be like faster than the slowest person, right? Dumb joke, dumb joke. Mount Fuji. Yeah. Oh. Wow. I actually didn't know that you'd be able to see Mount Fuji from these trails. It's such a beautiful morning. Like the clouds are just like such fine, misty kind of clouds. They're all sitting nice and low over the mountains. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this time of day when hiking. It's just like so peaceful. And the lighting is just gorgeous. Oats, chia seeds, and protein powder. The protein powder is like so fine. That was fast. Yeah, it's not my finest work. Why is oatmeal so easy to burn? I think because the burner I have, it's like just at one particular point. So it gets really, really hot there. And it burns so easily. Damn, this tastes a little bit nasty. But there's nowhere else to put it. I can't dump it, you know. I have to eat it. It's not super burnt. I've definitely had way more burnt oatmeal. I think I should like boil the water first and then add the oatmeal. I don't know. Oh yeah, that could be improved. Great views though. Everywhere. It's like the best part about hiking in the Northern Alps is that like, especially if you're doing like a ridgeline, you just get crazy views. There's views over there, you can see Mount Fuji, there's views over there, views over there. It's amazing. It's so, so nice.
That is not nice. Oh, disaster. It feels way more difficult because it's a really difficult hike, or have I forgotten how difficult it is in the past, or am I just getting older? It's just so tough. It feels like I'm like just going really, really slowly, one step at a time. It's like the only way to do it, I guess, but damn. I definitely hiked so difficult in the past. Maybe I've just forgotten. You know, I like do the hike and then I edit the video and I'm like, oh, the video is so beautiful. But you don't notice how difficult it was. But at least here, the views are amazing. It really is like 360-degree views everywhere you go. Whew. It does make me a bit nervous, like looking at Mount Yari from here. It's like hard to imagine that I'll be over there. Like it's hard to imagine that I'll be there in 2 days. I don't know, it looks really far from here. We'll see. Yeah, it might be hard to see, but there's a little bird in there and it looks just like a pigeon. It's called a daicho, and like the kanji is like thunder bird, which is so sick. And you know, they just look like a pigeon in summer, kind of normal looking birds. But then in winter, all of their feathers turn white, and then they grow these little like fluffy shoes to keep them warm. Oh, it's so cute. Anyway, raicho are fun. They're pretty much only in the alpine, I'm pretty sure, like alpine birds. How cool is that? Love me a raicho. Just so cute. At least it's all a little bit downhill and then a little bit uphill again. But I think the big incline is over, thankfully. So I've been using the Peak Design like outdoor backpack. I'm not convinced that it's really meant for like hiking. It's very functional and it's great in so many ways, but I don't know, the straps, there's like so much padding in it that they're like hard. And I've got like bruises on my hips and my back and my shoulders are just aching. I don't know, it just doesn't, feels like it just doesn't fit me right. I don't know. I've heard, anecdotally, I've heard some of my guy friends say that it fits them great and they're like, it's the most comfortable backpack they've got. So I'm like, is it just not made for women? Is that the problem? Yeah, I think I might retire it from my hiking backpack cycle. It's really, oh boy, it's really tough. And from here to the hut that I'm staying at tonight, it's another 3 hours. I think I'll make it before 4 p.m, which is still fine, but yeah, it's later than I wanted to arrive. keeps us onto something with this hoodie. It's great for sun protection. I've made some new friends on this hike, Tina and Kate. And all three of us actually booked the wrong hut. Our hut is still another 30 minutes. So luckily it's still only like 30 minutes is not so bad, but is it downhill? Oh, thank God. But yeah, we were all so ready to be done for the day, but another 30 minutes left. Woo, let's go. 30 minutes,
Yeah,
okay.
after 30 minutes, yeah.
Okay, just this way?
Yeah, this
Ah,
way.
I can see the sign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is sign, that is sign.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye. Well, that's very kind of her to show us the way. She said it happens a lot. This one is Dai Tenso, and the one that we booked is called O Tenso Hyute. Very similar. Okay. That's the one. Woo! Damn. The hut. The real one. A little later than expected. There are so many of these flies. They're so annoying. And my room for the night. Ta-da! Beautiful. Wow, it's actually quite large. So the other two women from Australia as well that I've now befriended, I feel like we probably read the same blog that suggested going straight from Chogatake all the way over to Daitenso. And yeah, because looking at the map now and like gauging by everyone's reactions when I tell them that that's our plan, I think that's not normal. I think it's a bit too much distance to cover in one day. I was hiking in total like 12 hours today. It's a long, it doesn't actually seem that much on the map. It's like 12 kilometers or something, but there's a lot of incline and a lot of decline. So it just took like so much longer than I thought it would. And then couple that with the fact that we got the wrong hut and everything, it meant that I arrived here like after 5 p.m, which is like a definite no-no. They want you to get here like before 3. And like we called ahead and we told them we'd be late and everything, but I felt really bad. Like he gave me a little bit of a like, you need to be careful kind of spiel. So yeah, I felt a bit sheepish arriving. We're like, I'm sorry, sumimasen. But anyway, they were like super kind, very helpful, very respectful and everything like that. So it's all good. But yeah, they've got a big job of like organizing so many people staying in the huts and safety and all of that. So anyway, I'm here. I'm safe. Tomorrow is a shorter day, thank God. Yeah, this hut's actually quite nice. It's like on the smaller side, but seems kind of new. I don't know. It just seems very nice. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to see much of a sunset from here though, so I might have to call it a day now. I'm so tired. Oh my God. It's gonna be dinner time soon. And then the lights go out like 2 hours later, so not much time. Oh boy, big day, big day. Sticky, isn't it? Oh, すごい。The lady just told me that the spot is called Bikuri Daira, which basically means like surprise spot because you always come up through here and get really surprised by the view. Woo! Oh my gosh, what a spot! It's really hard to imagine that I'm gonna be over there by this afternoon. Today's not even supposed to be a really difficult day. Today's only 5.5 to like 6 hours hiking, and it's like 8 point something kilometers, 1,000 meters elevation gain. I suppose it looks like 1,000 meters elevation gain, but I'm just seeing it now how I actually get over there, because it's just like it's the whole other mountain range over. So we have to go all the way along there, and then there's another little ridge that goes all the way along there leading up to Yari. It feels impossible right now, but it's alright. I've got an early start to the day. Surely I'll arrive in time this time. Oh, way too much water. Hannah, what have you done? This is way better than yesterday. Boil the water first and then put the oats in. Yeah, I'm putting my helmet on. Oh, the bag is getting so heavy. Meters. Let's go. Oh my god. We made it. Oh boy. the very last bit of clear sky. Ta-da! Just as I got up here, the clouds just enveloped us. Maybe if I flew my drone, you could get above it, but I always get scared that it tries to land in the fog. But look at that, that's pretty. It is so windy. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. We're literally above the clouds. I want to take every photo and every video. Wow! Oh, me too! So, everybody has now left. It's just me, baby. Just you and me. Waiting for this cloud to move. I have faith. I have faith it'll go. Any second now. Bit of blue sky up there. Just gotta wait for this to go. It's gonna be great. And I'll be the only one to experience it. Wow, this is heaven. I was doubting myself. I was looking at the water like, oh, maybe I don't need to swim. Let's just walk back, get an early end to the day. Who was I kidding? Of course I need to swim. I always need to swim. Yeah, so unfortunately I didn't really get like the sunrise that I was hoping for this morning. It was just a little bit too much clouds, but I did get an incredible sunset and yeah, just like amazing views the whole way. Yeah, I do have to say though, it is pretty tough. Like, this is definitely the longest hike that I've done, as in like the most amount of incline, decline, and like distance, time, days kind of thing. It is pretty tough, and yeah, I'm feeling it. My body's feeling it. My shoulders are killing me. My knees are also a little bit swollen, which is new for me, but super, super, super rewarding. Oh my gosh, incredible views. Amazing, amazing. I don't know why people hike Mount Fuji, to be honest with you. Don't hike Mount Fuji, don't do it. If you like this video and you want to do something similar, you want to check out some more like nature places like this in Japan, you will love my travel guide. It's called Beyond the Tourist Trail. I actually have two of them. The first one is the original one. That one has a lot more outdoor experiences. There's lots of hiking, there's lots of swimming spots, there's incredible waterfalls. Japan is just filled with some of the most incredible nature, but most people, you just don't think of it when you think of Japan. Anyway, my travel guide's got like all the information on how to get there, like hundreds of pins. It's got hyperlinks that will take you to the bus schedule, to like information, to like everything is all sorted. Everything's all planned out for you, and it's full of original photography by me and by my partner Chris. So yeah, go check that out if you want. If you're not as adventurous, you just like watching this video but you're coming to Japan anyway, you should check out Beyond the Tourist Trail Kyoto edition, which is a similar thing but all just based in Kyoto, mostly in the city. It's just alternative, unique locations that are nowhere near as busy. You won't find anywhere near the number of tourists at these places. They're mostly empty for most of the year. And yeah, it's the same thing, very comprehensive, full of hyperlinks, a Google map with all the pins on it. So yeah, I think that you'll really enjoy that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll include like whatever relevant links to this hike that I found down below. Yeah, go like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram and all that. And I have a Patreon. Go check me out on Patreon. And I'll see you next time. Bye.